As Huddleston works them out of turn number 4, green flag is in the air. Clean start for the Pick Your Part late models. Trevor Huddleston to lead. Lenny White gonna put it to the inside in the battle early. And this is our tightest battle. Well, actually, now we got side-by-side action into turn number 1 as Frankie Muniz on the inside of Andrew Porter for the 5th position.
Down into turn number 3. Still side-by-side. Who's this voice? When did they get in?
Who? You're not allowed in here.
Who allowed me? Oh, the scoreboard's coming on.
Whoa, the scoreboard is went back off. Everyone probably just thought that a wreck happened.
Well, as these two cars, the 88 of Porter and the 56 of Muniz, battle it out, that allows 7th place runner Kevin Ferdin in the 34 to close in on these two side by side still. Frankie working that low side in the 56. Frankie's been busy here the last few races in pro late model competition. Yellow, 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 yellow around the speedway. I don't see any car sideways. I don't see any cars in the wall.
Oh, what is that?
I don't know. But there it is. It looks heavy. I don't know if it is. He picked it up like he's the Hulk. But there's more pieces.
It's not often that you get something to fall off of a race car that people struggle to identify.
Yeah.
And I have no idea what they're picking up.
Also, if Gio, if you can hear us, you're a little bit blue if you can white balance. Just FYI, that truck is baby blue now. The white truck is baby blue. Everybody gets to hear the production chat.
The 36 machine of Parker Malone tied going into tonight with Nick Joanitis 3rd in points. Restart. So we're just past the halfway point here, lap number 15, and Lenny White's gonna fight on the outside for the lead.
Well, we've seen Lenny do it before, get the victory. This is the longest race that Trevor has raced this season in the pro late models at Irwindale Speedway. Got, unfortunately, tagged during a spin a few weeks ago on race number 1 of the year. Trevor and White battling it out for the lead. The 45 of Lenny White up top. Trevor Huddleston down low for the lead.
Now it's interesting because these two started side by side at the beginning of the race. Did Lenny White learn something to make his car drive better, or was he saving it for the second half of the event?
Yeah, I mean, so we see that strategy sometimes on race number 2 with people trying to save in race 1, but I don't know. Lenny's out front, but he's got a full head of steam behind him by way of Trevor Huddleston.
Remember when this race was calm, like immediately when we got going? Well, now these drivers know they're well within range. Huddleston back to the inside.
Well, if Lenny White's cruising or did a little saving, Trevor is going to make sure he puts it all on the table now, side by side out of 2.
It is tight into turn number 3, door to door for the top spot. Huddleston on the inside, Lenny White on the outside. They're going to be door to door at the line.
I feel like this is a treat for us, Jeffrey, because we have seen both of these competitors at one time be dominant here at Irwindale Speedway. But not too often do we get to see them race side by side with each other.
Well, it's happening now here. They're not looking to stop it anytime soon. White the leader that time when they crossed the line.
Ooh, yeah. And they are keeping each other honest door to door into turn number 1. And a little bit of quarter panel crinkle. 50 in the 45.
9 laps to go.
A battle brewing for 3rd behind them. Actually, a nice 4-car pack behind your leaders, but it's tough to know where to watch, right?
I wouldn't stop watching those leaders. That's for sure. I'd watch all of it. Poor cameraman.
Well, I'll tell you what. If Gio could watch the 4-car pack behind the lead, we got Matt up top watching the leaders.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
How
yeah.
about a little paint trading into turn number 1? Huddleston with the advantage out of turn number 2. Out of turn number 4, the 50 machine, Trevor Huddleston, adds to the winningest driver count of Irwindale Speedway. Big battle out of turn number 4. Joanitis, Malone, and then Muniz. He's climbing the fence.
Spider-Man in the house. I thought the Spider-Man movie was last week.
Oh, yeah, for sure. What a great battle. I mean, yeah, like you said, it was inches. I think it was even less than that. But High Point Racing, Race Car Factory, the low pit stop, all the fans, you know, all you guys are the reason why we do this. We appreciate you so much. I want to thank my buddy right here. He gave me 2 quarters as good luck. They're still in my pocket. We got that win. My whole family, man, these wins don't come easy, and means a lot. Looking forward to watching my little brother as he goes for his first win, but just want to thank my whole family.
As we go green.
Into turn number 1, nearly 3 wide for the lead. They're 3 wide everywhere else. 4 wide almost down the back straightaway.
Battle for the lead into turn number 3. The 34 holds on to it so far, and that'll be Kevin Furden leading at the line.
Just ahead of Scott Youngren, Andrew Porter in the 3rd spot. This is the fun part of the inverts. Muniz right in the middle. Or should I say Malcolm?
I've done that one before.
I know, I had to get one in.
Youngren in the 2nd spot, but he's getting hounded by the 80 machine of Andrew Porter.
A little bit of contact further back in the pack between Joanitis and McNeil. They keep it going forward. Furden continuing to hold on to the top spot. McNeil sideways down the back straightaway. He may have a tire problem.
I don't wonder if there's something up with the McNeil family here right now. They just have some bad mojo going on.
Continues to hold the top spot, 4 laps in. Here comes Youngren to the inside. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on to your breath.
Lenny White and Trevor Huddleston have not been able to charge through the field as fast as I expected them to, but there's still 25 laps to go. We've only gone 5 laps in.
But that's a good thing. That shows the strength of this field.
Youngren probably tapped the wall on exit of turn number 2, but you're right. Competition level is growing in this class. Look at that first race we had with White and Huddleston, and everybody right on top of each other here in this one.
I feel like that's another thing these inverts do, is they offer these drivers that sometimes are in that mid-pack to get that experience up front.
Yep.
Get used to being in a lead scenario or battling for the lead, because these drivers need that as they develop. In other cases, it's just fun to see faces that we sometimes see mid-pack, you know, battling for a top 5, be able to have this moment. Used to race super late models out here, and he was saying, we are close. We just keep inching ever closer. We're gonna get there. Just a little bit more work. Oh, big trouble! Trouble in turn number 3. Caught up in it, the 56 machine of Frankie Muniz, the 77 of Nick Joanitis, and you see the damage on the 56 going by the front straightaway. That car is hurting. As we go back to racing, 8 laps in, 22 laps to go. Three wide into turn number 1. Huddleston on the inside, White on the outside. It's Furden who's going to get eaten up. He did not want to see that yellow, had control of the race. And now we go back to it. The battle between Huddleston and White. White in the 45, Huddleston in the 50. A little bit of bump in mid-pack. McNeil maybe with a bumper to Harlan in the 28. Talked to Harlan earlier. He said he was just looking to have fun as we have a battle for the lead into turn number 1. The 50 of Huddleston to the inside.
Well, I feel like this is a repeat from race number 1.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Just about.
Now, if you remember in race number 1, White was able to hold off Huddleston until Huddleston got by him, and then Huddleston was able to drive away. Are the cars set up a little bit differently at this point, or is White just holding up Huddleston?
Ooh, getting tight into 1. Huddleston's going to choose to stay behind the 45 of White through 1 and 2. Now with a run out of turn number 2, down low.
Burden still holding off Youngren just behind them. So a great run here for both those drivers. Mark Malone sits in the 5th spot. In the race for the win in turn number 2, here comes Huddleston motoring off of turn 2. He's hustling.
Oh, yeah. Look at this side-by-side drag race out of 4 to the line.
Oh, White with the crossover.
What a move.
He had to have lifted the rear tires up off the ground. White to the inside. Battle for the lead's not done.
What a move. That was as close as you can get
Talk about
to disaster.
Moves, by the way. Talk about Youngren up there in the top 5. That guy is holding on to his car for all it's worth right now.
I'm sorry, race 2 event number 1. A couple weeks ago, Youngren smashed up his new to him race car, his Pro Late model. So he's back in this race car, the older chassis. Still pretty sporty. He picked up a win last season in that 13 machine. But it is a handful.
It's been a handful. I think he likes it that way.
Yeah, that's Scott.
That's Scott.
No fear out of him.
Racing with Parker Malone in the number 36.
Good side-by-side battle. Also a little bit back. Oh, the 13. Holding on to it. A little bit back. We are.
Yeah, but we got 2 others holding on to it right now behind this group.
Right there.
The 28 and 78. These 2 were sideways coming off turn 2. And how about Vandermoorn in the 71? Didn't get the car out for race number 1. Already spun out in this one, avoiding an incident. But he's up there racing with these guys.
He's just trying to make up for lost time. 11 laps to go.
Rodney Peacher.
Oh, yes, I'm listening.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
how did that work?
I don't know.
How did that work? Did you see that?
I'll talk about Rodney in a minute.
Yeah, did you
Let's
just
focus on
see
it.
what Van der Moorn did? He wrecked without even hitting anything.
Oh, gosh. So add Vandermoorn to the lineup of drivers holding on to it.
Wow. Okay, Rodney Peacher, what were you saying?
I was just going to point out that 35 machine of Rodney doing what he did on race number 1. It's a good night to be a Huddleston. Trevor Huddleston takes the victory.
I mean, I don't know what it is about these blue and pink 50 cars, but they seem to find victory lane a lot. Congrats to my little brother Tanner the Hammer Huddleston. He's a crazy man, but he did a great job tonight. He had to work for that one, so super awesome for him. I just want to thank everybody, my family. I just want to also remind everybody that next race we're going to be racing for my sister in the TSC awareness race out here at Irwindale, May 14th. So everybody come out. We're going to do a special thing with my car, and we're going to donate all the winnings to that charity. Just like I said, Terra Clean, Low Pit Stop, Race Car Factory. This win's dedicated to 3 people. Well, 2 people, 1 dog. My dog Ratchet passed away, and then 2 of our crew members, Donnie and Jim Nye, they lost their lives a little bit ago, but they're riding with us in support. Want to thank my fans up here in the front for always coming out and supporting us, and all the other fans for sticking around. Now we got some crazy stuff coming up. Let's see how good it is.
Tony Price in the 22, Joseph Ryder in the 27, Woolcott, Argo, and Osman. Green flag for the Enduro. Some drivers in a rush to get to the front. The 35 machine's gonna get dumped. Cheryl Highland said, and sent John Beard for a ride. That's Cheryl again, crossing the line, lap number 1. We've seen it before where Cheryl sometimes is just kind of chilling, hanging out. But lap number 1, she said, I'm leading this lap. But now she may have a problem, the pink machine, off the pace. Or race control may have said, all right, Cheryl. Over second place in the stock, but John Beard just climbed over the tractor tire over in turn number 3, and he's having it out with Wolcott at that 35. Hopefully he didn't damage it too much. It's very dangerous for these cars to climb over the tractor tires, as the front end suspension and the whole geometry of these cars is very reliant, since they are front wheel drive cars, on everything going on in the front end. Now remember, John Beard was also spun out early in this race. 3 wide on the front straightaway.
Salcido has run away with this race so far.
Oh boy. Battle for the lead into turn number 1. Argo all over the rear bumper of Rotundo.
Now this is a battle for the sport class victory. The 4 and the 9, the red 4 and the silver 9. Into the final corners, Argo had a good look on the inside of Rotundo.
He's going to open up the door for him. Oh, but he's going to have to whoa it up. 10 laps to go in the Enduro. Those Tucker tires better be holding on.
Yeah, they're screaming for grip every corner.
Lap traffic for Rotundo. He gets to the inside of Walks in the 52. And door slam coming to the line.
They're just feeling the situation out. All right, nice tight into 1. Carrying on into 2. Argo has the lane.
Yeah, but Rotundo with the advantage there, carrying a little bit of speed.
Argo washes out. Rotundo, you can see him with that wide entry. And this is a great side-by-side battle for the victory in the sport class.
Now Rotundo's going to try and cut it to the inside into turn number 1. He's going to get there. No, he's going to get the door shot on him. A little bit of bumper.
So, okay, they're plastic. They can be scratched.
That is true. Rotundo loses the lead, but he hasn't lost the will to win. Looking back to the inside of the number 9 machine, they're still working through lap traffic.
They got Mikey Keelan at the right time. He was able to go wide for your leaders.
And he's going to use the bumper again.
Okay. Message delivered. Did Argo receive, though? He got a great exit of the final corner into turn number 1. You can see Rotundo with that great momentum, and he is within striking distance again.
I feel like once Argo got by, Rotundo came to life. You know, that he's been fast, but he has not lost touch with Argo. You thought maybe Argo would have driven away. That's not what's happening.
I think you nailed it with reference. He probably didn't know how close there was a car to him. He probably looked in his mirror and saw something back there. But Argo pouring it on at the right time. 2 laps to go.
When they come around this time by, the white flag will fly. The race for the win is not done. Rotundo all over the back bumper of Rodney Argo. White flag, 1 lap to go.
Downhill into turns number 1 and 2. Rotundo has momentum. Can he get to the bumper?
He's on that bumper, giving it a nudge, giving it a shove through the kidney bean. The 4 has 1 more passing opportunity as they get to this line. He's going to jump on the brakes, loses the nose out of the corner, and coming to the line, the 9 machine of Rodney Argo wins.
Back in victory lane is the 9 of Rodney Argo, your winner of the stock class, coming out of the final 2 corners. The 16 orange machine gonna pull double duty tonight. Robbie Salcido in the 16 takes the checkered in the stock class.
Yeah, I gotta thank Robert Rice Racing, Irwindale Speedway, definitely LKQ Pick Your Part, my uncle, all the guys back there that put on a show for you guys. We do so much work for you guys. I appreciate this one, man. Are you guys having a good time?
Thank you very much. You know, we struggled last week, hit the wall, bent the car up. It's still bent up. I didn't even think I was going to be here tonight right here. but everything worked out good for us, and here we are in victory lane again.
As we go green flag racing with 17 legend cars.
Pretty stacked field as we already go 3 wide through 1 and 2. Basin making quick work. Going down into turn number 1, you see the swarm of legend cars. One of many nowadays.
Trouble, turn number 2. We got one around. I believe that is the number 2.
Our pit reporter, Corey, saying the 1 is silent.
The 1 is silent.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with that one.
Oh, nice.
Something, it's on the nose, I believe, but we're going green.
Green flag. I was going to say I like the underglow in the 99.
That is cool.
I like that.
I don't know. Maybe I was looking at the wrong car, but Meisenbach's got underglow too.
Well,
up front, they are bumper to bumper throughout the top 6.
Bumper on bumper. Basin, the only car again willing to go to the outside. He's looking to pick up the 4th position. He is battling hard with the 42 Aquila.
Well, Gavin Ray has led every single lap up to this point, but I hate to tell him who's coming in to the party. The 29 of Chad Shug, now up to 2nd, getting to the inside and passing the 6 of Hicks.
I was saying, I think we don't have scoring on IrwindaleSpeedway.tv, but we do have Basin going for the 4th position.
Yeah, really nothing has changed here lap by lap.
Oh, trouble in turn number 1.
Car in the wall, turns number 1 and 2,
and
there.
It is once again Connor Karsten. Restart lap number 10. And battle for the lead into turn number 1, a quick move. Saved it that time was the number 2 machine of Karsten. Battle for 3rd into turn number 1. Hicks gets by Ray. Now but also being able to recatch that mojo. And I feel like for Basin, he's proven that he is good in these legend cars, and he's doing it again tonight as he battles for the 2nd position and sets his sights on the lead. Do you feel like this is the kind of night that Basin needs to get that going again with the Pro Late model? Oh, trouble! Turn number 3. The 18 machine gets clipped.
That's Ray, the 18. And all the drivers avoiding the spun out car. So good work.
Lap number 20. 15 laps to go. Heartbreaker for Gavin Ray out of the race. Chad Shug brings us back to green with Christian Basin and Tyler Hicks on his shadow.
Behind. All right, so Basin now can almost reach out and touch that 29.
Oh.
Basin, again, putting the pressure on the 29 of Shug. He's there.
He's peeking.
He is there to the inside. Shug had no choice but to stay up a half a groove, and that's all Basin needed. New leader at the line. Nope, not official. 0.001 was the difference between the two. But now Basin has it official coming into turn number 3.
Now, don't call too early.
That's true. If Akaji comes out, I'm wrong. Now he's got it official.
Now look at how Chad Shug enters so much wider than Basin. It's for this reason, to set up a pass down the back straightaway. Shug to the inside. They're going to be too tight. Basin gets turned. As Hicks gets ready to restart, trying to hold off Chad Shug for the win.
All right, 6 laps to go.
Here comes Shug.
Higgs holding down that bottom side of turn number 2. That had Shug have to check up. He's going to put the bumper to the 6. This is legend car racing. Don't think this is rough. Don't think it's dirty. They make these bumpers cheap for a reason. And now Hicks washes up. Shug to the inside.
Battle for the lead into turn number 3. 5 laps to go, and Shug takes over the top spot. White flag in the air for the 29 of Chad Shug. Big battle for the 3rd spot into turn number 1. It is Quella taking it over from Chambers. Can Hicks do anything with Chad Shug?
Don't look like it. Coming to the line. Your winner, the 29 of Chad Shug. Hicks second. Good battle across the line for 3rd, and it will be Quella in the 42. Chambers, Bazin, Malave, Fox, Monjanel.
Yeah, that was a race, wasn't it? Oh, that's the meaning of never give up right there. We lost the lead for a little bit, battled back. I know we got into each other over there, but I'm sure it made it exciting. I didn't try to take him out, but he also didn't give me any room, so it's racing, that's what happens. I've had it happen to me, so I got to thank everybody, though, that helps me out. I got to thank Jerry, Betsy, and Jer Bear. Their whole family helps us out. They support my racing. If it wasn't for them, definitely wouldn't be doing this right now. 1909, Old Town Temecula. If you guys haven't been down there, go. It's a great place. Got to thank Tire Depot. Changes my tires for me when I need to get tires changed. And Irwindale Speedway, you guys keeping this place open since 2012. Can't thank you guys enough. Tim and the fire crew, everybody here, the whole Huddleston family. Most importantly, I got to thank my parents, always supporting me. My wife, can't do it without you, babe. My lovely kids always come support me, telling me, Daddy, I better come home with a trophy. So guess what, little ones, this one's for you. And can't forget the man upstairs ever, the Lord Jesus Christ, for giving us our talents to perform for you guys out here.
Life, Ed Cutler, Robbie Harriman, and George Perret round out the field. Into turn number 1 we go.
All right, good thing. Shame on you, because we got them all battling together. Now a battle for 2nd spot in the street stocks. This is going to hold up the trucks. They've got to figure out a way around those old dang street stocks.
Kelparis in the number 8 machine, that green truck, won his first. Whoa! Sideways.
Hold on to it.
We saw that in the Legends, and it did not turn out well. For
That
the driver
green
on the outside. 3rd in the trucks last time out.
Okay, but you're going to tell
I'm
me
saying he hasn't raced anything before jumping into this truck.
that's incredible right now as he's going for the lead.
Yeah.
Dice for it now because the white flag's out. Final lap.
1 lap to go for Jim Vermillion. 1 lap to go for Mike Kelparis. The battle's going to be the one for the street stock victory down the back straightaway. The 43 and the 1. Jim Vermillion drifts up just a little bit. Verduzco tries to get there. Vermillion takes the win in the street stocks. And Kelparis gets his 2nd victory of the year in the Pro Trucks.
Absolutely. Those guys are hard to pass. That's a lot of car to move. But that was a lot of fun. This 3rd mile is a blast. I got so many people to thank up there. My friends, my family, Everlast, 24/7 HVAC, Arc Restoration, and thank you all your fans. That was fun.
Yeah, we had a rough time with this car. I love the car. That's why I didn't just go buy a Camaro. I got the opportunity to drive this car for a guy, James and Cynthia Vest, thanks to them. It's been a great car. Just took a while to learn it.
Remind you at the end of the race, going green flag racing with the U-Race LA Spec Racers. Oh, hold on, turn number 1. Look at McNeil just throwing it into turn 1 and taking the lead.
Look at Monjanel to the inside. You can't miss that truck. One of the most recent winners in this class, and
I love this division.
they make it work every time. Well, most of the time.
This was the first division that we tried combining into 2 back in the day. Oh, trouble, turn number 2. The A machine of Molina goes around.
And no contact with anybody else on that spin. We stay green. as Jacob McNeil continues his lead. A driver on the move is a blue number 50, Tanner Huddleston.
Now, going into turn 1, he hit the bump.
Yes, he did.
Now, he did that in his first race, and he said that that was unlike anything he's ever felt before. He said it felt like all 4 tires were off the ground.
I was going to say, not only Tanner, but look at everyone else
Oh,
around.
trouble, turn number 2.
That's Tabak in the green truck. And we stay green for the moment. Final 2 vehicles passing.
Oh, no, we got Klein going around, and he nearly hits the truck.
That was...
Oh, trouble down the front straightaway. The 43 machine locks him up and nearly wrecks into the barrier.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Yeah, let's see if we got a replay of this one. Look at that. The 43 of Nava hits the brakes almost as if he didn't know the caution was out.
Good job.
31 laps remain. And 3 wide through turn number 1 and 2 for the lead. We got 2 trucks battling for the win, but they're the pesky race car in between. A Spec late model of Nava is in the middle of the battle.
There is enough room on the track to do this. It's just a matter if the drivers give each other enough room to do this.
Monjanel all the way to the bottom of the racetrack, the lowest banking you can get. Trying to take the shorter distance, but has to go back to the momentum line.
McNeil on the outside, trying to hold off Nava. He wants that track position, even though it doesn't count anything for the trophy or the points, but they don't want to take each other out.
No. You're already in the lead. You don't want to waste it now. Huddleston with these 2 up front, battling for the win.
Trouble turn 2. Tabak around in the 22 machine on the apron. Caution.
Yeah. Yellow. And we have 28 laps to go on the restart.
Oh, yeah. This time McNeil going to have the advantage out of turn number 2. Fun part of this division, you have veterans in it. You also have drivers just getting their feet under them here on the half mile, and that's why we see some of these drivers spitting them out. A great learning division for people wanting to work their way up, or, hey, you can find a home in this class. This is a fun class.
Battle is for 3rd in the U-Race LA Spec late models. We got the 13 and the 98 battling for 3rd spot in their class. Anderson on the low side, the 13 of Youngren on the outside.
And remember, Youngren started in the back of the entire field, so working his way forward.
Youngren won the last Spec late model race a few weeks ago. Wants to try to get back up to the front to hold on to that points lead.
Ahead of them is the 50 machine of Trevor Huddleston. He sits 2nd in class. And loose in front of him is the 44 of Nico Monjanel.
Huddleston down low. Monjanel starting to slip up. I wonder if that truck starting to lose some handling. And with that pass, if Huddleston can clear the 44 of Monjanel, which he will, this can allow him to reel in the 43 of Ron Nava. And that'll be for the lead in the Spec late models. But we got 2 more Spec late models working the battle for 3rd underneath Monjanel's truck.
I should correct myself. I called Tanner Trevor, and I knew it was going to happen. So
it's, not a surprise. We've done it with the McNeils. We're doing it with the Huddlestons. All is right in the world.
It's tradition.
Yep. Jacob McNeil continues to lead. He's got Nava starting to breathe down his neck. Again, not for position, but definitely for track position. You do not want to lose any time anywhere around this racetrack. The good thing for Jacob is his competitor is slipping backward of Huddleston.
Oh, yeah. Right now, McNeil's like, guys, cut me some slack. We're not racing for the win. But Nava's saying the opposite. He's saying, let me go. I got to get away. And just behind these guys, this is the money shot. Look at all the racing we have going on in this pack. Youngren trying to get by Monjanel. Nava trying to get by the 97 of McNeil. They're squeezing each other. And here comes Huddleston looking for the lead.
Halfway through this race, 20, make it 19 to go. Tanner Huddleston, the low side. You got the leader, the 43 of Nava on the outside, and they clear Jacob. They just drove by that 97 truck, and we have a battle for the Spec late models.
Yeah, the racing just behind the leaders, too, got tight. Youngren almost into Anderson. Anderson almost into the wall. And now some lap traffic. They're going to work by Tavik. In the 22, again, young racer trying to figure it all out, and this is part of it. You gotta let the leaders go, and goes high, and so far doing his job.
Tavik holding his lane, just like they say in the drivers' meeting.
Success.
And that's all the drivers
You were on
needed.
pins and needles. Tanner Huddleston taking the lead. Oh, trouble for Ron Nava, way sideways and spinning it out practically in turns 1 and 2. Another car into the wall. It is Youngren. Is there a problem in turn 2? What happens here? 9 laps to go in the U-Race LA Spec Racers. A good restart for Tanner Huddleston. He's going to pull the lead over Anderson, and here come the trucks. Monjanel to the lead.
Just like that. 44 now. If this stays green, do we see the 44 slide backwards again? I don't know. He's going forwards now. Jacob McNeil hot on the charge.
I just don't think the trucks know what they want.
Oh, it's tight there. Almost 3 wide out of turn number 2, but look at this pack. Cars and trucks.
In the 30 machine on the inside of Monjanel. Monjanel wide. McNeil seeing if he can find an opening, but his truck gets a little loose.
Look at Nava. He is holding on to that 43 coming out of turn number 4. Swatting flies behind the wheel.
Oh, McNeil in the wall out of turn number 2. I don't think it's enough that it's going to end his run for the win, but he is on the line of out of control.
Iwatsuru, that 30 machine, Evan, has been picking up the
trouble,
pace.
Turn number 2, hard in the wall. The 89 machine goes head on into the wall out of turn number 2. That is Chris Klein. Tanner Huddleston, the leader over the 43 of Nava. Remember, the trucks racing trucks, late models racing late models, and green flag.
43 had a jump on the restart, but gave the 50 a spot back.
Oh, boy. This is tight out of turn number 2.
Oh, yeah. Now Jacob back in the middle of it all. Nico wants by. He wants to go back-to-back wins in the 44. Side by side for the truck lead while they're 3 wide on the racetrack.
Anderson showed that he had speed. Battle for the top spot. It is Huddleston to the inside of Nava.
Working that low side. Laps are ticking away. 4 to go at the line. Ooh, they're tight into turn number 1.
They've done it before. They'll do it again. Huddleston's going to clear out of turn number 2 for the lead, looking for his first ever career victory.
Worked that low side and worked it well.
I should be less surprised after his first race, but I'm more surprised now because I'm like, okay, it wasn't just a one-day thing.
The kid ain't a fluke now.
Way sideways, the 97 of McNeil, just trying to chase down Monjanel, but it is not looking like it's coming together for McNeil to take home this victory. Monjanel with contact with Anderson. So, okay, maybe it's not done yet.
White flag for Tanner Huddleston.
McNeil might have issues in the rear end. We'll see what happens with all of that. But Tommy, your leaders, Tanner Huddleston. Oh, they're trying to wreck on the back straightaway.
How did they not?
I don't know. Out of turn number 4, Tanner Huddleston picks up his first career victory, and Nico Manginel wins in the trucks, and here comes McNeil.
He didn't decide to race until January of this year. First race of his entire life. Hey, you got to put it in park, dude. Come on, his first win ever. It doesn't get any better than that. Come on, man. Holy crap. Oh, my gosh. Tanner Huddleston keeps the legacy alive. The 50 car wins at Irwindale. Oh, my Tommy Jeffrey. He was with you last year, and now he's down here. Oh, I don't even know what to say, kid. God, but I love you. That's what I get to say. I don't get to say that to too many winners. Come on, man. Congratulations.
Oh my God, I don't even know what to say. That was the most fun I've probably ever had in my whole life, and there's so many people I have to thank for this, and oh my God, it's amazing. I want to thank my mom and dad and every single person on High Point. You have no idea how many people helped me. It's insane, and I want to thank my crew chief Travis and Andy and Grant and my brother, sister, Race Car Factory, Bill Lowe. I mean, the list just keeps going on, but so many people, and I've never had more fun in my life.
I'm at a loss of words, man. It's crazy what a year can make, and it's crazy what blood, sweat, tears, hours working on the truck. Me and Danny, we work on this truck, and Tom, hours every night at his shop. We got it good. We have a really good foundation. We're going to try to win them all this year, but I do have a lot of people to thank. First of all, thank you, Tim. We wouldn't be here without you. Second of all, thank you to all the fans out there. Let's go! Get crazy!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Chain Race Figure 8. The car up front has motors. The cars in the back, they have brakes. Everyone else, well, that's everyone, actually. Hold on. The drivers in the back are just holding on for mercy. Because in the concept of this, when the drivers in the front think that they're safe through the intersection, the drivers in the rear, on the other hand, have no clue, and they usually are hung out to dry. Let's see what happens as we are racing. They don't got transponders. I don't got a lap counter. We're just going to go until they throw the checkered flag. Making a move for the lead, the 7 of Robert Rice and his pole driver, Robbie Salcido. They're passing the 5 of Cody Pearlstein and Damian Robles. Tommy and I have both done this event. We were both in the front car. When I did this, my wife somehow volunteered to be in the rear car. At the time, she wasn't my wife. We got married soon after. It's a great trust exercise, and we got trouble in the back. So for any of you that want to hit max relationship goals, I want to see you guys out here doing some trust exercises with each other. Hold on through the intersection. In the third spot, Billy Altfather pulling Jacob. Wait a minute, Jacob McNeil? Is that right? Is Jacob McNeil in the back car? Oh my goodness, we just saw Jacob racing a truck. And he's in third. And then don't forget, ladies, in the fourth spot, coming at you with the bunny ears, the number 3. That is an all-girls team. Cheryl Highland and Jessica in the back car. They're getting passed by the 95 of Joe Labrosiano and Joe Brider, a couple competitors. Here comes the 35 team of Jimmy Norton and Jesse Lutz. We got the 50s flowing, kind of chickening out. All right. Now you got to get it going again. I don't even have a name on the 50. That's where we're at. We got the 2 machine out there, just trying to make it around the track. Kevin Pearlstein and Bob Mendoza. So right now, your leader, the 7 machine of Robert Rice and Robbie Salcido through the intersection, passing lap traffic 3 wide. And remember, they don't know you're back there, 89. Contact into turn number 3. These events are so much fun. It's so easy to get involved. If you're not looking to do chain racing, you're looking to maybe get yourself on the half mile. Oh! Massive hit in the intersection. That was Billy Altfather in the 76 machine clobbering the 50. And that was a hard hit for all 4 cars involved. And the problem now, as the red flag comes out, we're going to check up on our drivers. That was a big hit. The 50's rolling away. Green flag. Let's do it all again. The 7 machine of Robert Rice and Robbie Salcido. Those are your leaders. And I don't think they're soon to have nobody left on their lap as they are closing in on lapping. I don't even know what happened to the 89 right there. But closing in on lapping, I believe, and this is unofficial on my part, I believe the 5 machine. Again, that combination being Pearlstein and Robles. Oh yeah, look at these beautiful machines. Look at the shark coming through here. I mean, that's a lot of teeth that they just designed. Robert Rice still trying to get by the 5. The 5 doesn't want to let him go. His only opportunity to stay on the lead lap here. I don't think it's going to happen. We got some more side-by-side action through the intersection. Joe Labrosiano in the 95. And through the intersection, it gets wild and crazy again. Oh, hold on, 35. Again, folks, we got a sparkler. Remember when we said fireworks were coming? Well, they're coming out of turn number 2 right now, and they spun it out. White flag is in the air. These drivers were given an allotted time, and they decided to tear them all up in the intersection. Oh, boy. Robert Rice, the 7 machine. Oh, is this going to work? Barely. Out of turn number 4, the 7 machine of Robert Rice and Robbie Salcido take the victory. I can't even begin to tell you who finished second. Where's the 35 going? This is where the drivers realize they're just going to go crazy. They're just going to go wild. Watch out, intersection. Yeehaw. All right. So, how many husband and wives out there are going to join us in the next chain race? You know, I did not see enough hands go up. What the heck, guys? Come on, you got to work with me here. Robert Rice, Robbie Salcido, they are your victors.